Hello ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. I am the Fuzz, and I'm here to entertain you. I was talking about the Demon deck, and you've probably seen me play it a lot, especially in the Asperia Cup. So of course it's time to do it justice, and give you the deck profile for it. It's really not very surprising for what it is, but I found the deck to be strangely interesting to play. And a little bit risky, because you do sometimes get killed by your own portals in your greedy attempt to get as many cards into your hand as possible. I think the Demons could literally become a pretty good deck if they get just a little bit of support. And I don't think, what's his name? Bezarak is not really the kind of support I was thinking, but it would be cool if you could search him out. Put him out, maybe you get a couple Demons on the board for free. That's pretty cool. But anyways, let's not waste too much time. Let's get right into it. So this is pure Mono Corruption. This is to make Consume Spirit as strong as possible, and also to make Word of Pain as strong as possible. Those are two important cards. If you really were going to splash a color, I'm not sure what you can fit. It would probably have to be Wisdom for card draw. That's the only thing you could possibly want. But Dark Portal is your card draw. So let's look through it real quick. For Nightbringers, it's not a very good demon, admittedly, but it is a 1-drop, and it costs 0 with the portal out. The milling is usually not relevant, but it's actually kind of useful against control decks by milling out their important cards. But it's pretty much cannon fodder. For Noxious, it's just too good not to play in any corruption deck. Easy removal of any early threats. I threw in 2 Plague Vermins. Originally, these were Reanimates, but Reanimates were not doing anything. And these help with the early game as well by removing like goblins and stupid elves and crap like that. So they're nice to have. I only have room for 2. You could try to put in a 3rd if you want. 4 Words of Pain. Just like in my Drain deck, this card ends up being very useful to heal yourself and to deal that last few points of damage to your opponent. You generally don't want to play this on 2 mana because it's kind of weak. You want to play it usually when you have 3 aspects. I've even played this with 5 aspects before, and in that case it becomes absolutely bonkers. But it's kind of hard to get there since you don't have like any ways to naturally ramp. But it's a good card to have. Consume Spirit, 3 of. A very strong card to have. Could potentially bump it up to 4, because this card is very helpful for clearing the board. You play it with like 3 aspects, kill a 3 health creature, and then you do 3 extra damage to the face. Very dangerous in numbers. It just helps you get that burst damage in, because you don't always win by draining with Succubi. Sometimes you get that one turn you get in at 10 damage, and then you get that decisive advantage. So 3 turned out to be pretty good. You could put in a 4th. I'd probably just take out like one of the crappier demons, or cut a shrine. I have 21 shrines, but people like to run 20. 4 Vultures. Now this card was not originally in my first demon deck, but it turns out to be useful because you can use it to shuffle demons back into your deck if they die. You lose some Succubi, just shuffle them back, and then you can search them out again. Also, milling your opponent is pretty good. So actually, this was what I would call the flexible slot, because just getting rid of a few of these and putting in an extra vermin for board control early on is useful, because while you do sometimes win with these by hitting them really hard, it doesn't happen a whole lot, and it's really bad if this gets taken by Helm. But luckily, you have ways to deal with that. So yeah, remove 1 Vulture, add a Consume, or remove 2 Vultures and add a Consume and a Plague Vermin. Could probably work out just fine. 4 Dark Portals, the heart and soul of the deck. Insanely powerful card with a very hefty price tag in that you lose a ton of life. So makes your demons cost less, that's great, and it stacks with itself, so you can play Succubi for 1 mana if you have 3, or for 0, but you will never have 4 portals because you will die immediately. And you get to search for a demon every turn. That's a pretty big deal. It's basically the core loop of the game is, once this gets to 3, you search a Succubus, you play a Succubus. Search a Succubus, play a Succubus. So you're developing a strong board and stealing 3 life every turn. And you need this because you also lose life. And this deck does not have any way to shut down the portal. You'd have to be running Wisdom to do this, but I found that to be very clunky. And most of the time I do win before this kills me. And if I can't win before it kills me, then I probably wasn't going to win anyways. But it's supposed to be high risk, high reward, and it does that pretty well. Cool card. I hope demons become a thing, because this card is incredible. Bloodwitch Harpy, extremely important demon. If this thing wasn't a demon, this deck wouldn't exist. Reasonable body, flying, but most importantly, takes care of level 1 garbage on the board. If you play Portal before her, you can actually play her immediately after. It's kind of like a ramp, but only if you have her in the hand. But later on, you can start searching them out and just play them on the board, and then just get rid of level 1 crap. Keeps you safe. And the 2/3 body is useful for removing like militia and goblins in between them having to be sacrificed. Very helpful against things like soldiers, militia, goblins. Critical for the deck. Bedeviled Fiend. This is also a demon I did not give enough credit for. It's actually a pretty cool card. 5 attack is very dangerous indeed, especially if you can clear the way with like a Consume Spirit. This guy hits pretty hard. 1/4 of your health is gone when this dude hits. Anyways, you can search him out and he costs 2 mana. Sometimes 1 mana if you have 2 portals. And if your opponent can't remove them, they'll just do crushing amounts of damage. Yeah, pretty cool card. You can just throw it on the board if you have nothing else to do. Works well enough. Double Infernal Tribute. This card is just useful for removing threats because you can't really handle a full board any other way. Your Harpies can help a little bit, but if your opponent has a lot of big creatures, there's not much you can do. And this card helps. 2 is enough, I think. You could put in a 3rd, take out like one of the Bedeviled Fiends or something, and that'll work. And then, of course, for Succubi, the Heart and Soul. This little lady is the reason why the deck works at all. The lifesteal is very important, and she's a solid flying body as well. She'll usually get some hits in. And you have to run this. No matter what version, you have to run this. It's just a good card in general. Used to steal 4 life. Yeah, it's still decent, just not great. Because 4 mana is a lot, but stealing 3 life is a really nice stabilizing effect. What you'll notice is that this is a flyer, this is a flyer, this is a flyer, and this is a flyer. So most creatures are flying, and that's very useful because it makes it very handy for Consume Spirit. You have to make sure your creatures stick, and then you can hit the face and do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, nothing here has 3 speed, so if you get overrun by elves, you could just die. Anyways, 21 Shrines, double Sanctum of the Void, very important to have this. Really useful for removal. You can bump it up to 3. I didn't really have trouble with 2, but 3 is probably fine. So, that's the deck. Now, you wonder why Enoch? Why not anybody else? It turns out that Enoch's ability is the most useful. Slowing stuff down with basic Nepharos is completely irrelevant. And advanced Nepharos, it's actually hard to kill your own stuff. And this guy can actually give you some extra life, especially if you play a lot of the level 1 garbage on the board. Because they're discounted, you use this guy, get like 5 extra life and a big boost to all your creatures for board control or extra massive damage. It actually works. It actually works reasonably well and much better than any other hero. I mean, corruption hero, I mean. So I'm really glad Enoch found a home and actually is able to do something reasonably productive. It's a shame that he turned out to be a lot worse than I thought. I had high hopes for this guy. But now, it's just demons. Alright, without further ado, let's take a look at some of the games. I mean, seriously. No, I don't think I can outdo Giotto in the stupidest accent possible competition. He's the reigning champion. Sure, let's play ranked. What could go? Oh my god, it's Pedro. My fate is sealed. I don't think I can beat anything that he plays. That's nice, but no. Oh, that is not very good at all. I have to hope the Vulture sticks, basically. That's my only answer. He might be playing the Titan deck, which is gonna be tough to deal with. Basically, I gotta get my Demon Engine rolling before got like too many things. Hey, Faust. Always good to have you on stream. Oh, is that the Hey Guys emote? It's actually really cool. Yeah, he's playing the... I don't know what the name of it is. Oh yeah, Boom Shakalaka. Oh, he's got Order though. I don't play Order in mine. So we're gonna mill him a little bit. What do we mill? Guardian of the Faithful. Okay. I'll buy that for $1. Yeah. Unfortunately, but that's okay. Word of Pain. I'm just gonna play it, just so I can draw another Vulture. You can't play it right now. Okay. Really, really slow start for demons. No portals, no one-drops, no nothing. Man, it's really bad. Basically, the only way I'm going to be able to kill his titans is with Infernal Tribute when he plays them. Library Guards. Who plays that stupid card, right? Let's mill him some more. What do we get? Oh, we got some Power Engineers. That's good. We got one Power Engineer. That's important. And I'm going to have to go for level sooner or later. Yeah, let's go for level now. I don't want to lose it to like a flash freeze or something, so we'll bump it up 1 point. We have to assume he's running Pacifies. The only problem is this is sometimes off, 2 turns off, so I can't clear a board of Protector and this thing, or Defender, whatever, the stupid ass Sacrificial Angel. Oh man, all the Library Guards in the world. Okay, we've got some action here. We're gonna want to draw here. Another Noxious Fumes. How many creatures does he have in the graveyard? He has at least 1, right? He's got the stupid Engineer. I don't really want to bring that back, but he probably won't even block. Yeah. Yeah, this opening is really crappy. Really crappy. If I at least had the 1/1 demon, I could attack something, maybe, if he played some 2-speed creatures, but now, right now... Extinction Engine. Ooh, we got ourselves a new guest. I don't remember seeing you here before, but anyways, it's good to have you. Whenever I see a new name, I'm always excited, because that means there's more players playing the game now. What's with these Library Guards? Oh wait, I already explained the theory of the Library Guards, that they're always in the top half of your deck. That's actually an unwritten effect of the card. Oh, look at that. How nice. I have to play this. I gotta, like, reduce the damage somewhat. So we'll clear these 2. But it's going pretty badly. I've drawn nothing useful. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it. Still no creatures. I mean, I can send the Library Guards back, I guess. But I'm sure he's got, like, Pacify or something. Then again, what is this Vulture really gonna do? We do have Soul Prison active next turn if we want it. Otherwise, I don't know. Don't really want to use Consume if I can't get an attack off. Even if removing this is at least worth something. I'm still waiting for the Titan to show up. But not this turn. Can't be this turn yet. No? Wait, did he play mana yet? Oh, I went first, so he can actually... No, if I went first, then he's... Oh, because he Horizon, so he's actually 1 ahead. So he could play a Titan right now. Oh, here it comes. Oh, Volmic Reflector. That's bad news. I'm still not sure why he's playing Order. I mean, is it just for the Angel? There's got to be more than that. What else can he reflect? He can reflect a Word of... what is it? A Word of Grace, but that's a crappy reflect. Oh, jeez. Okay, Noxious is not going to accomplish anything in this game. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's get some value here. And kill that. I'll play this. I mean, if he wants to use his hero power just to kill that, I'm okay with it. We got some damage in finally. But, I'm not thrilled with what I'm seeing. But just my start was way too slow. But it's okay, guys. Have faith. Have faith, and maybe... I don't know. I was trying to quote some random Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged stuff. Where they took the royal piss out of the heart of the cards crap. Okay. 2 reflectors basically can't win this game. Because he can reflect every spell he plays. I'm still trying to get an idea of what's going on here. It's just a bunch of... Wait, it's the Obelisk of Unity. What? But why? Is he really playing some kind of one-turn heal? Also, he's taking an ungodly amount of time on this move. Okay, he did something. That's a start. I'll go for that. No, draw 2 cards. Oh, he's gonna just reflect that. Is he gonna reflect it twice? Or he's gonna save Pacify. He's got 26 cards left in the deck. And I can actually mill him with it. This mills 3 cards a turn. By the by. So, I mean, maybe I can mill him? He's gonna draw 2 more cards. He's drawn 20 more cards than I have. That's redonkulous. Okay, I could even go for... Nah, it's not worth it. We're drawing a card. Succubus, huh? So how much damage can I do here? I don't really want to return creatures. This takes 3 from him. And then I could consume the Succubus to do another... I can only do like 7 damage, so that's not worth it. We'll play this. Put some pressure on him. And I also have the ability to sack stuff. He may have a 1-turn heal, but I mean, he's only got 1 order, so what's he gonna really... What exactly is he gonna be able to do? Oh, we didn't mill much, really. Okay, so I got lethal next turn, but I'm sure he's gonna do something about it. I guess I might as well just on the mill myself, send some demons back. And also make the Vulture a bit more difficult to kill. I know, yeah, he's got 14 cards, but he only has 6 mana. I mean, realistically, what can he do with these cards? What can he do with 14 cards that he couldn't do with, like, 10? And he has to kill this, because milling 3 every turn is going to be a problem. Not to mention, I'm threatening lethal. I guess I could turn them all for kicks. Can I? Oh, yeah. There. Three reflectors? Oh my goodness. And he went for the order, okay. But again, he only still has 6 mana, so realistically, what could he do? I would send this back. Basically, I just need like a word of pain to win. Well, I guess not. Because these are, I mean, I'll play it to make the, make his life lower. He's got maybe 7 mana to try to kill me. Even with 3 reflectors, I don't think there's any way. Okay. I think just drew way too many cards. He is 18 cards ahead of me on the draw. Well, he's got 7 mana to try to clean this up. No creature that he can play is going to make any difference here. It has to be something like Angelic Song. Okay. That doesn't do anything, though. Okay, that does a little bit. Reflect the whole board. Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's alive for 1 more turn. I just need to draw another Succubus or, I have 5 cards that kill him right now. There is one of them. Whoopie-doo. Wow. This deck won a ranked game. Which means it's not going to happen. Now he's going to miss like 2 Divine Offerings in a row. Just to spite me. and then like we just will never have a good game between us. What, heavy infantry? No. Get milled. Did I just mill 4 shrines? I milled the heavy infantry. Oh, success. Cleric number 2. Okay. Well, luckily we've got the Bloodless Harpy, so that should help a little. But I'm gonna need more of them to help the... Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, we're gonna just do this. Get milled, Viper. Get milled. My neck is like sore. I haven't even been streaming for very long. I don't know why it's sore. Maybe too much Spellweaver. Alright, but this will be the last game, no matter what. Even if it's the worst game in the universe, it's still gonna be just one game that I'm playing. Is he gonna put these guys in the back? I wonder. For fear of my vultures. Maybe. Its face. I'll just kill this guy because I don't want to be able to sack that when I play the Harpy. That's a little slow. Oh, I did not mean to click that. Oh, misclick number 2. Why does this keep happening? Luckily, he can't, like, free kill it. He can trade these, but it's like, alright. But that's kind of frustrating. Like... Yeah, I definitely just stopped playing Spellweaver for today. I can't really take much more. No, whatever. My poor vultures can't do anything. Well, they can hit face, I guess, but he's got so much life. Luckily, we got the Harpies. Oh, portal time. That's pretty cool. I like portals. Let's hit face first. Make sure he doesn't block. Yep. Okay. At least we get the life-bound crap off the board. Okay. We can start searching out our succubi. Maybe get some life back with the Enoch power. Start reducing his life total a little bit. Because I'm a little bit behind. A lot. Card advantage time. Vanguard. I hear Vanguard's an interesting card game. No, it's actually not. Okay, what else? Summon George. What else you got on 2 mana? Guards. Why'd you play them now? Why not play them at the end? It seemed like a weird play. Like, if you were gonna play guards, you almost always save it as a trick. Because you could be holding a pacify as well. Guards, it turns out to be actually a really good trick. Because you can really mess up combat. Is that captain gonna swing? Okay. Portal number 2. That's kind of tempting, actually. We're gonna play it. Play this for 0. This gives me 3 life. Okay, this should work pretty well if I don't die from the portals. But I think I may be able to. Okay, I'm glad this crap is dead now. Because he has to give up 2 dudes next turn. So that severely limits his damage output. If he plays a Master Tactician, I take a lot less damage. Knight of Recruiter. Oh, I can search for a Blood Witch Harpy now, though, which I will, because these Harpies are doing wonders to keep his board clear of garbage. And then we're gonna get a Succub. We're just gonna start succubuying. I have to take that 3. I hope it doesn't kill me. I can't give up Harpy. I almost can't even attack. I haven't seen him run Pacify yet, though. Like, every trick he's played has basically been guards. That. Gotta sack that creature. Search for another dude. Okay, play this. That basically clears his board. Word of Pain. Into another Word of Pain. Succubus. I like. He can block, is the problem. I don't want to lose, I'm actually gonna play it. Okay, now he has to give up his whole board except the Vanguard. Guards. Of course he has guards. He had 2 guards in his hand. He had the other 2 guards. He's already played 2, and he had the other 2. What the fuck is going on? He's had all of them, like, very early on. Like, I can't even keep up with 3 vultures. I mean, 3 harpies. That is ridiculous. Top decks tactician. I'm actually disappointed he did not have 2 tacticians. Like, I'm literally disappointed he did not have 2 tacticians right now. What else is attacking? Just those 2? Hey, everybody. Well, we'll see if it's enough. Okay, we gotta kill as many dudes as possible. But, we have to block this. 9 damage is a little bit too much. But now we get to clear 2 more guys. That guy gets weaker. Can I search for 2 Succubi? I want the extra mana. I can't, but I can just get the other Blood Witch Harpy. I can actually play a 3rd portal. Do I play a 3rd? We're playing a 3rd portal. This might be blatant suicide, but at this point I don't care. Give me all the life in the world. Okay. So what can attack here? That stupid 4/4 Vanguard. Can I even survive this turn is the question. I really want to kill the Tactician, but I don't think I can. He's gonna lose 3 things. I think I can hold. If he didn't have all the guards in the top half of his deck, I think I would have won already. Because he wouldn't have nearly as many things. So I take 4, 7... I take 8 damage next turn, so I can only take 7 damage. I might have to quadruple block, actually. I mean, he has to sack exactly the Recruiter and the Musketeer. There's no choices here. Because there's only level 1 creatures. Okay, so now... We're gonna double block this guy, actually. How much damage did I say I was taking? Oh, 8. Oh, I have to block another thing, actually. It sucks, but okay. Oh well, whatever. I can search for 3 demons, but is that enough? Succubus. Succubus. And... I don't think it makes much of a difference. Just something, I guess. The question is, can I survive this turn? I have to do this. Oh, I'm just dead. I just die from the portals, actually. Oh, and I can't. I have only 2 damage on the board. Now I'm just dead. Oh man. At least this was a more interesting game, but my god, if he did not have all 4 guards, he's dead. But unfortunately. But still. It turns out triple portal is pretty cool. I mean, it's a death sentence because I'm taking like 10. How much damage am I taking next turn? Like 10, 5, actually 11, and then 14. So it's impossible to sustain this for like any more. But just, yeah, too many dudes. Like, I had 2 and 3 harpies, and that wasn't even keeping up. Like, any tips to change your deck? I mean, not really. I'm not very convinced by heavy infantry, to be honest, because heavy infantry is just kind of, well, it's 1 speed. I think musketeer is much better. Like, you already have musketeer and cleric as your 2-drops. That's already 8 2-drops. Like, you've got captain and vanguard as 3-drops, which is pretty good. You've got guards, master tacticians. Not much to change, really. I mean, is it rushy enough? I mean, how much rushier can it get, realistically? The only thing you could do to make it rushier is splash in red and put in massive assault. You would reroll the soldiers? I mean, what are you siding into is what I want to know. Even if you remove the soldiers, like, what are you putting in it? But, yeah. Oh, yeah, I have to, like, resign. My mistake. Okay, yeah, that's enough.